Good afternoon, committee members and other parties of interest. The evaluation committee meeting for RFP 25-00188 Community Development Block Grant Public Facility and Housing Services will be held by means of communication media technology. Active participation will be for committee members only. Provisions have been made for any member of the public desiring to have access to view the meeting, The online internet and live stream will also be available via recording after the meeting has ended at a later date. Please be advised that the cone of silence is still in effect. All meetings and correspondence must include me. My name is Tracy Edwards, and I am the senior procurement buyer for this project. For the record, this meeting is being recorded and has been publicly noticed. At this time, I will ask each committee member to introduce themselves for the record, beginning with the committee chair, Willette Hollinger.
Good afternoon, Willette Hollinger, Planning and Resource Manager for Affordable Housing.
Hello, I'm Deidre Clark, Base Coordinator for Real Estate and Facility Services.
Hello, Horace Lynch for Compliance, Communities and Conservation. I'm the Strategic Planner.
Angelica Cordero, Capital Improvements Program, Public Works.
Shirley McQuarrie, Affordable Housing Project Manager.
The evaluation committee chair, Willette Hollinger, will lead the discussion for scoring. After each category is discussed, please state the final consensus scoring agreed upon so that I may record it in the recording spreadsheet. After the conclusion of the scoring, I will verify the scores with the committee and provide the final presentation on the scoring sheet. Willette, I will turn it over to you.
Okay. Typically, we start in alphabetical order. So the first project coming up will be Kids Place. The priority 1 was foster care expansion. So for national objective, I'll start with Angelica and come around to Horace. How did you score?
10.
Horace?
10.
National objective is a 10. For activity timeline, Angelica?
10.
Deidre?
10.
Horace?
10.
10 for activity timeline. And for number 3, development, proposal and project readiness, ability to proceed, we'll take each one of them. For the first one, sales contract and appraisal.
3.
3. 3 for the first one, Tracy. Implementation strategy and timeline, Angelica.
3.
3. Explanation of incomparable zoning district and plan to modify zoning district and or land use and timeline for completion, Angelica.
2. 3.
0.
Let's discuss. You said 2. And it was not compatible, specific plan to modify timeliness and milestones. You said 3, so you found the zoning to be compatible, and you said 0.
Yes. Right. Vacation. That's something I can know.
Priority 1.
Yes.
So when attached, we'll just give the application.
We're looking for the zoning district and property.
On the application. Under part. Project readiness.
Here's where,
I believe it's under, well, with the page. Page 11. I'm thinking. Oh, on the application. Zoning district of the property allowed for proposed development type development.
that page,
Page 11.
application.
Yes. And then under 11. Section.
Score,
Okay, yeah, we're gonna speak up a little bit louder because my transcript is,
not here, effectively.
it's here,
Okay.
it's picking up some crazy.
Okay, so I'll start over. So explanation of incompatible zoning district and plan to modify zoning district and or land use and timeliness for completion. Jessica.
3. 3.
Great.
Through for implementation, that's the explanation. Land development site and subdivision pre-submittal conference attendance and documentation provided. Angelica?
Or the pre-submittal. Zero. Because it looks like in section 5, they said no,
You said no.
but they had not included.
They did check no. So,
Right.
so let's do a round robin again. Land development site and subdivision pre-submittal conference attendance and or documentation provided. Angelica.
0.
Deidre.
0.
Lawrence.
0.
0 for land development. Elevations and other architectural elements are consistent with county's development expectations. Angelica.
That would be 0. 0.
0. 0. So for number 3, we have a total of 9.
Yes.
You had, excuse me, 3 for implementation, strategy, explanation, you had 3. And for lane development, I have 0.
Correct.
Elevation was 0.
Correct.
And I'm missing another 3.
Sales
With
contract.
sales, okay, gotcha, thank you.
Mhm.
It's like,
Okay, under performance capacity. And the,
And
Deidre,
10.
performance 10, so 10 for number 4, Tracy, performance capacity. They are a past subrecipient, so Shirley, how do we score for past performance?
Project accomplishments, 2 points. Quarterly reporting, 5 points. Monitoring and compliance issues, findings or concerns, 2 points. For a total of 9 points.
6 is NA because they're past subrecipient, and for leveraging, Shirley,
Leveraging, 4 points.
financial capacity,
18 points.
for the 2 bonus, the 1 mile within transit, mass transit,
Transit is 0,
NERSA,
NERSA is 0.
for part 170, is that correct? Okay. For a Kids Place of Tampa Bay, priority 1. The, for national objectives, 10 was a consensus score. Activity timeline, 10. Development proposal and project readiness, ability to proceed, 9. Performance capacity, 10. Performance of past, subrecipients, 9. Leverage, 4. Financial capacity, 18. Bonus points were 0 for both categories. 0 for proposed activity located within 1 mile of mass transit services, and 0 for proposed activity located in a neighborhood revitalization strategy area, which will be known as NARSA. For a total of 70 points for priority 1 for a Kids Place, of Tampa Bay.
on to the second priority for a Kids Place, the residential rehab. I'll start with arts or national objective,
10.
Deidre.
10. 10.
10 for national objective. Activity timeline for us,
10.
Deidre,
10.
Angelica.
10.
And development proposal and project readiness, ability to proceed, sales contract and appraisal for us,
Implementation strategy timeline.
sales contract and appraisal.
I'm sorry, 3.
Deidre, 3. Angelica.
3.
Implementation strategy and timeline,
3.
3. 3.
3. Explanation of incompatible zoning district and plan to modify zoning district and or land use and timelines for completion. Course. Deidre,
3.
Angelica.
3.
Land development site and subdivision pre-submittal conference attendance and documentation provided. Or so. Deidre.
0.
Angelica.
0.
Elevations and other architectural elements that are consistent with the county's development expectation policy.
0.
0. 0.
0. So we have a total of 9 for number 3, Tracy.
Yes.
Performance capacity points.
Like I skipped that one.
You'd like to see the application. They are a past performer, past subrecipient. Surely, how do they score?
Project accomplishments, 2. Quarterly reporting on time, 5. Monitoring and compliance issues, 2, for a total of 9 points.
So for number 5, Tracy is 9. Averaging, Shirley,
4 points,
financial capacity.
18 points,
This is
0 for transit, and 0 for activity within a NERSA.
A Kids Place of Tampa Bay Priority 2 project for the national objective, 10, activity timeline, 10, proposal and project readiness, ability to proceed, 9, performance capacity, 10, past subrecipient for the last 3 years of experience. Excuse me. Yeah, 3 years. 9, leveraging, 4, financial capacity, 18, and the bonus of the location within 1 mile mass, 0, and 0 for the NARSA, for a total of 70 points for Kids Place, the second priority.
next. We'll move on to Children's Home Network. Start with Deidre. National objective,
10,
Angelica,
10,
Horace.
10.
10 for national objective, and activity timeline, Deidre,
10,
Angelica,
10,
Horace.
10.
And development proposal and project readiness, ability to proceed, sales contract and appraisal, Deidre,
3,
Angelica,
3,
Horace. 3. Implementation strategy and timeline, Deidre,
3,
Angelica,
3,
and Horace. 3. Explanation of incompatibility, zoning district and plan to modify zoning district and or land use and timeliness for completion. Deidre, 3. Angelica,
3,
Horace. 3. And land development site and subdivision pre-submittal conference attendance and documentation provided.
0,
Angelica,
0,
0. Elevations and other architectural elements are consistent with the county's development expectations. Deidre,
0,
Angelica.
0,
Super development proposal and project readiness, ability to proceed. We have 9, Tracy. To performance capacity, Deidre, Angelica,
10,
and Horace.
10.
They are a past subrecipient. Shirley, how did they score?
Project accomplishments, 2 points. Quarterly reporting on time, 5 points. Monitoring and compliance issues, findings or concerns, 5 points, for a total of 12 points.
6 is NA, leveraging, Shirley,
0,
Financial capacity,
17 points.
17,
Yes.
and bonus points.
Transit is 0. Activity within a NERSA, 5 points.
$73?
Yes.
Great, all righty. So Children's Home Network, national objective, 10, activity timeline, 10, development, proposal and project readiness, ability to proceed, 9, performance capacity, 10, performance of past subrecipient, 12, leveraging, 0, financial capacity, 17, bonus points for proposed activity located within 1 mile of mass transit, 0. And then 5 for the NORSA. For a total of 73 points.
Okay, we'll move on to Florida Home Partnership. We have 2. We'll take the priority, the first priority first, the sewer and lift station. National objective, Horace. Teacher.
Question.
Yes.
Question.
I don't remember what you want to ask.
Well, I was gonna ask, can you deviate from the set points? Like if I put, for some reason I put 6.
So no, we can't deviate from that.
So it has to be 10, 5, or 3.
Correct. Or 0.
Or 0. Okay, I need a second.
Okay.
Why I did what I did.
You probably took the
I
average.
think so.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. What did you have, Jennifer?
That's what I did.
Two threes and a 5.
So we gotta. Okay, again.
So typically, so the way it reads, extremely low category, they'll get the full 10 points. If they serve 0 to 30 only, or you take an average or wherever the majority they're serving at, and they're serving 50.1 to 80% AMI, just at 18.
Okay.
So 72% of the units were being served in that
And then I had 2 3s and a 5.
Right.
So 5. So are we all in agreement with 5 or 3? This is where they're serving the majority at.
Right. Which is,
The 18 is the 50.1 to 80%, which
which equates to.
it's a 50, right. That's why I said I had 2 3s and a 5. I just need-
Okay.
It's consensus scoring.
It's, I say 3.
Okay, Angelica
3.
and Horace.
Say, 3.
You originally said
I
3.
said 3.
I was trying to make sure we were on consensus. Okay, so it's
Okay.
3 for number 2 activity timeline. Okay, and
That's
then,
number 1. Yeah, number 1. What was it? Number 1
I'm
objection.
sorry. Skip down, okay, I'm sorry. Activity timeline, Horace,
10.
and Deidre,
10.
and Jessica.
10.
And development proposal and project readiness, ability to proceed, number sales contract and appraisal, Horace. Deidre,
3.
3. Implementation strategy and timeline.
3.
3. 3.
Explanation of incompatible, the zone, we'll call this one the zoning district.
Okay.
Horace,
3.
Deidre,
3. 3.
okay. Land development site subdivision pre-submittal conference with proof.
0.
I put 3. I put 3 as well.
I made a mistake. Children, since we're in Florida Home Partnership. So no 3. Okay. Yes,
Elevations and other architectural elements of the forest.
there's 3.
Deidre,
3. 3.
so for number 3 is 15, Tracy,
What was number 1? I go
3.
3.
Number 2 was 10,
Yeah.
and number 3 is 15.
Thank you.
Performance capacity forest,
A 10.
Deidre,
10.
and Joe.
10.
They are a pass up recipients of Shirley.
Project accomplishments, 5 points. Quarterly reporting on time, 5 points. Monitoring and compliance issues, findings or concerns, 5 points, for a total of 15 points.
6 is NA. And for leveraging Shirley
0,
and financial capacity.
18.
What about the bonus?
For transit, 0. And activity located within a NERSA, 5 points.
Oh, 76.
Yes.
Florida Home Partnership, Inc., priority 1, national objective. 3, activity timeline. 10, development proposal and project readiness, ability to proceed. 15, performance capacity. 10, performance of past subrecipient. 15, leveraging. 0, financial capacity. 18, bonus points for transit located within 1 mile of mass transit service. 0, and then bonus points for the NARSA. 5, for a total of 76. Florida Home Partnership, priority 1.
On to their second priority. Sewer utility expansion. Start with the national objective, Deidre,
3.
Jennifer,
3.
Horace,
3.
activity timeline, Deidre,
10.
Jennifer,
10.
10.
10 for number 2. And for number 3, sales contract and appraisal, Deidre,
2.
Jennifer,
2.
Horace.
2.
Implementation strategy and timeline, Deidre,
3.
Jennifer,
3.
3.
Horace. The zoning district, Deidre,
3.
Angelica,
3.
and Horace.
3.
The land development and site subdivision pre-submitted conference with proof,
0. 0.
0.
and elevations and architectural elements, Deidre,
0.
Angelica,
0.
Horace.
0.
So we have 7, 8, for number 3, 8, number 3, Tracy.
8 for number 3.
Performance capacity. Deidre, Angelica,
10.
10.
10 for number 4, Tracy. And they are a past subrecipients, Shirley,
5 points for project accomplishments. Quarterly reporting on time, 5 points, and monitoring and compliance issues, findings, or concerns, 5 points, for a total of 15 points.
15 for number 5, 6 is NA, leveraging, Shirley,
Leveraging is 0 points,
financial capacity.
18 points. Transit is 0 points, and activity within a NERSA, 5 points.
$69.
Right.
Florida Home Partnership, Inc., Priority 2, National Objective 3, Activity Timeline 10, Development Proposal and Project Readiness, Ability to Proceed 8, Performance Capacity 10, Performance of Past Subrecipient 15, Leveraging 0, Financial Capacity 18, Bonus point, activity located within 1 mile of mass transit, 0. Bonus points for neighborhood revitalization strategy area, NARSA, 5, for a total point of 69. Florida Home Partnership, Inc., Priority 2, 0.6, it's 69.
That would be Friends of Joshua House Foundation. Start with the national objective. Angelica,
10.
Horace,
10.
10.
10 for national objective, activity timeline,
10.
10.
10.
Development proposal, project readiness, sales contract and appraisal. Angelica,
3.
3.
3.
implementation strategy and timeline,
3.
3.
3.
the zoning district,
3.
3.
3.
land development and site subtitle,
3.
3.
3.
elevations and other architectural elements,
3.
3.
Wait a second. I have 0 for land development.
for land development,
Elevation? They said there's attachment 8.
Okay.
There's an email on the site and subdivision plans and and they have site plans.
I agree. 3 for elevations and other architectural. That will be 15. Tracy. Performance capacity, Angela.
10.
10.
Does each member of the project team have to have the full points? Like one person, I believe, has 4 years and the other person has 2 years.
That's 4 and one has 2.
That's 3+ years experience. So I'm assuming that's combined between everyone, even if it's one person or two.
Project team.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so then I'd say 10.
10 for number 4.
I'll probably have to make adjustments on the other application.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's fine. So let me understand your rationale, because that will be the rationale moving forward there. So if they have 3+ years, it's 10. The ones that are gonna be working with utilizing the CDBG funds, and somebody had 2.
I'm saying overall, the team. You do have people that have over 3 years.
So 10. They are past subrecipient, sure.
Project accomplishment succeeded, 5 points. Quarterly reporting on time, 5 points. Monitoring and compliance issues, findings or concerns, 5 points, for a total of 15 points.
Six is in A, leveraging, surely,
4 points.
and financial capacity,
18 points.
and the bonuses.
0 for transit. And 0 for activity within a NERSA.
Eight. Friends of Joshua House Foundation, national objective 10, activity timeline 10, development proposal and project readiness, ability to proceed 15, performance capacity 10, performance of past subrecipient 15, leveraging 4, financial capacity 18, bonus points for project located within 1 mile of mass transit 0, and the proposed activity located in a neighborhood revitalization strategy area of NARSA 0. Total points for Friends of Joshua House Foundation 82.
To Housing Authority of the City of Tampa. Start with the national objective first.
Tampa Housing.
Grace Point.
Oops, my bad. I'll do that. I'm doing it. Healthcare Inc. doing business as Grace Point. Sorry.
So we're doing grace points.
So we'll start with the national objective. Thomas,
10.
10. 10.
Activity timeline, Deidre.
10.
Alright.
10.
Development, proposal, and project readiness, sales contract and appraisal, Deidre.
0.
Veronica. Sales contract and appraisal, if we provided it.
Zero.
Honors.
So it's number 2.
This is sales contract and appraisal.
This should be the question.
So we were doing the number 3, the sales contract and appraisal.
Okay, that's the question. That's what we're at, right?
Mm-hmm.
3.
I have a question. So they included a copy of property appraisers evaluation for their folio. I guess it looked a little different to me from other submissions. Is that an acceptable document as
The sales contract and appraisal. Say that again, ma'am? We provided a copy of what the county provides.
well, like, you can go online, it's attachment 4, right? It's attachment 3 and appraisal attachment 4. I know you can go online to the property appraiser's website, and type in your address and it'll give you. So I think that was really the only thing I could find that was an attachment. I didn't see a sales contract. And it's under attachment 3. But I don't see an attachment 3.
Well, nice.
That you sent them with the appraisal. The property appraisal.
Yeah, and that's what I was looking at.
So
So
it's
it's
on the site plans to the appraisal. Yeah, that's what I saw, but I didn't know that was sufficient to be considered.
considered.
County's website. So,
So the appraisal is there, but not the sales contract. What, is that an appraisal? Is that considered, I guess I'm questioning what
that's the property appraiser's assessment. That's
okay.
Changing mine.
Did you find a sales contract and an appraisal, or an appraisal, or a sales contract, or did you have one document, two documents, both documents, or no documents?
So is that is sufficient for an appraisal? I only saw one document.
Technically, that's not an appraisal.
So
It's not an appraisal. It's the
Zero.
county website.
so I said one is zero.
So sales contract, right? Zero.
Zero.
So 0 for the sales contract and appraisal.
And make sure we're speaking loud.
So 0 for the sales contract and appraisal, implementation strategy and timeline, Deidre,
Three.
Angelica,
Three.
All three.
the zoning district, neutral,
Three.
Angelica,
Three.
Horace,
Three.
land development and site pre-submittal conference, Deidre,
Zero.
Angelica,
None. Zero.
Zero.
0 for land development, elevations and other architectural elements,
Zero.
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 so for number 3, we have 6, Tracy. Performance capacity, Deidre,
10.
Angelica.
Sorry.
10.
10 is the consensus. And they're brand new, so they would not be past subrecipients, so experience of a new proposal, Deidre.
So, I think one of my questions was, whereas they do have a lot of experience, more than 3+ years, it doesn't, I couldn't find where it was specific to where. The other two. Because it talks about extensive 3+ years experience in Hillsborough County or in other local agencies. And talks about their experience, but I don't see anything that relates to any government experience.
I understood that it's their first time applying to this type of program.
So
So I view it as their experience in the industry.
but
The question is asking,
In Hillsborough County.
or in the other local government agency. It's CDBG, exclusive to. Any county can have CDBG. Okay. But it does, well, they do say that they have CDBG.
Right, in that category. Years of experience utilizing CDBG.
It doesn't say Hillsborough County, so I would
Right.
just maybe assume it's other local agency. Are we okay to make that assumption?
Are you asking? You can only grade them on what they put in the application.
Right, and it says
See
here,
it.
in that category, that column, it says years of experience utilizing CDBG. All the answer 25 years, 1 year, 15 years. So,
What people?
page 12. This is performance capacity. Specifically says experience in CDBG when you answer 3 years for each person.
That's on the performance capacity, but the question is extensive 3+ years project grant experience in Hillsborough County. Project grant experience with other local government agencies for more than 1 year. In Hillsborough County, other local governments, no project experience. Do they speak to
I can see where
that question?
to,
CDBG is a federal program. So if they have experience in it, it has to be with another government entity. This is their first time coming in for us.
okay. Okay.
Do you all agree with 10 points?
I still 10 points.
I agree with 10 points.
So the consensus for number 6 is 10. Averaging, Shirley?
Leveraging is 0.
Financial capacity?
18. Transit is 5 points. And activity within a NERSA is 0 points.
For Grace Point Wellness, National Objectives, 10. Activity Timeline, 10. Development Proposal and Project Readiness, Ability to Proceed, 6. Performance Capacity, 10. Performance of PATS subrecipients, 3 years of experience of new proposals. So it's going to be a 10. Leveraging, 0. Financial capacity, 18. Bonus points, 5. And the project proposed activity located in a NERSA, 0. For a total points, consensus scoring of 69.
So I think I'm back in alphabetical order. Housing Authority of the City of Tampa.
I think it would be, New Life Village.
Tampa Housing Shell Plan.
Yes.
But the application came in Housing Authority.
Ah,
That's why
gotcha.
it's going after.
Guys.
So we're gonna go to New Life Village then. Just tell me where it comes back in.
It's the last one.
It's the very last one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so New Life Village. First, national objective, Angelica,
10.
Horace,
That's 5. This is no life village, correct? 5.
Let's look at the national objectives.
Page 6.
Typically, when it's
57.
So we could either take an average or a majority. So what would the average be?
I thought we were going off the majority.
So, okay. So I was asking clarification, so it would go based on the majority, it's 51 to 80%. Correct. So then what's your consensus score?
Three.
Ours,
3.
Angelica.
Three.
Okay. So 3 for number 1, national objective. Activity timeline, Deidre.
10.
Ours,
10.
Angelica.
10.
Development proposal and project readiness, sales contract and appraisal, Deidre.
I have 0.
Ours,
0.
Joke.
0.
Implementation strategy and timeline, Deidre.
3.
3. Oh, sorry.
That's good. Angelica.
3.
Ours,
3.
I'm all over the place. Okay, the zoning district, Deidre.
3.
Angelica.
3.
Ours.
3.
Land development and site pre-submittal conference and attendance, Deidre.
0.
Angelica.
0.
And
0.
elevations and other architectural elements.
0.
0.
0.
So for number 3 is 6, Tracy.
Yes.
Performance capacity, Deidre.
10.
Angelica.
10.
10.
Box 10 is for number 4. They are a past subrecipient. Shirley, how did they score?
Project accomplishments, 5 points. Excuse me. Quarterly reporting on time, 5 points, and monitoring and compliance issues, 2 points, for a total of 12 points.
12 for number 6, Tracy. I mean, for number 5, number 6 is NA. And leveraging, Shirley.
0,
Financial capacity
16,
and the bonus.
for transit, 5 points, and activity within a NERSA, 5 points.
Seven.
National, for New Life Village, national objectives, 3, activity timeline, 10, development proposal and project readiness, ability to proceed, 6, performance capacity, 10, performance of past subrecipient, 12, leveraging, 0, financial capacity, 16, bonus points for transit located within 1 mile of mass transit service, 5, bonus points for located in NORSA, 5, for total points for New Life Village, consensus scoring 67.
So we have Sunrise Community. Am I correct? Okay, system is up. Start with the national objective forest.
And
10 for national objective. Activity timeline,
10.
Angelica.
10.
Development proposal and project readiness, sales contract and appraisal forms.
3.
3.
Implementation strategy and timeline forms.
3.
3.
Angelica.
3,
Zoning district, Horace.
3,
3, 3,
Land development, site pre-submittal.
0,
0.
0,
Elevations and other architectural elements.
0,
0, 0,
Number 3, we have 9, Tracy. Performance capacity, Horace.
10,
10.
10,
10. 10 for number 4, they are past subrecipient, Shirley.
Project accomplishments, 0. Quarterly reporting on time, 5. Monitoring and compliance issues, findings or concerns, 2, for a total of 7 points.
6 is NA. Leveraging, Shirley.
4 points,
Financial capacity,
17. Transit, 5 points. Activity within a NERSA, 0.
Sunrise Community, Inc., National Objective, 10. Activity Timeline, 10. Development Proposal and Project Readiness, Ability to Proceed, 9. Performance Capacity, 10. Performance of Past Subrecipient, 7. Leveraging, 4. Financial Capacity, 17. Bonus points, project, proposed activity located within 1 mile of mass transit, 5. Bonus points for being in the area of NARSA, 0. For a total consensus score of 72. Sunrise Community, Inc., consensus score 72.
Authority of the City of Thornton.
This one says Tampa Housing Authority.
It says that?
Yes.
So that, well, the application has Housing Authority of the City of Tampa. I'm just going by the application.
Gotcha.
Okay, so national objective, Angelica.
10,
And
10,
10,
10. Activity timeline.
10. 10,
10,
Development proposal and project readiness, sales contract and appraisal.
10. Sorry. That's more than they can get.
Okay.
and 0 also. Didn't have any attachments.
I didn't see an attachment, that's why I gave.
It was just the application.
So we have 2 zeros on the floor.
0,
So the consensus for sales contract and appraisal is 0. Implementation, strategy and timeline. Angelica.
I only gave them a 3.
Gave them 0.
I did also. It is A.
Zeros and a 3.
So adding to the question. Objection. It's 10.
Page 10.
Yes. Yes.
So for consensus score
Zero.
Deidre, Darren, Horace.
0.
Okay.
Can we just go back to the sales contract and appraisal? Because it, over here, say sales contract attachment 3 and appraisal attachment 4. Page 11.
They checked it, but there was
Right.
no fiscal document. No, this is just the application.
Where it says the attachments, that's our, we put that in there for them to label it, those attachments. And then the application in the packet.
Okay.
So implementation strategy and timeline. And Jennifer.
0.
Deidre,
0.
Horace.
0.
Okay, explanation of the zoning district. Angelica,
0.
Deidre,
0.
Horace. Land development and site subdivision and pre-submittal conference attendance,
0.
0.
0.
elevations and other architectural elements consistent.
0.
0.
0.
So for number 3, Tracy is 0. Performance capacity. Jennifer.
10.
Deidre,
10.
10.
They are class. Subrecipient, Shirley.
Project accomplishments, 5 points. Quarterly reporting on time, 5 points. Monitoring and compliance issues, findings, or concerns, 2 points, for a total of 12 points.
6 is in A. Leveraging, Shirley.
0,
Financial capacity,
0.
and bonuses.
Transit, 5 points. Activity within a NERSA, 0.
Tampa Housing Authority, National Objective 10, Activity Timeline 10, Development Proposal and Project Readiness Ability to Proceed 0, Performance Capacity 10, Performance of Past Subrecipient 12, Leveraging 0, Financial Capacity 0, Bonus points, activity is located within 1 mile of transit service, 5. And then the proposed activity located near NORSA, 0. For total consensus score for Tampa Housing Authority, 47. And again, that's the total consensus score for Tampa Housing Authority, 47.
Our 10 applications, and thank the committee and procurement for your time today, and Shirley, the management of budget. Appreciate all that you've done for us. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This concludes the evaluation committee meeting for RFP 25-00188 for Community Development Block Grant, CDBG, Public Facility and Housing Services. Thank you